Dear everybody, I just want you to know that Facebook can sometimes be an absolute nightmare. I'm trying to get signatures for an e-petition, trying to engage with as many people as possible to help raise awareness of some drugs called dopamine agonists that have some particularly awful side effects which are tearing people's lives apart. The BBC has been investigating this for the past 18 months, and I just want you to know what happened today. This is something that I posted this morning. Restless leg syndrome seen by a GP or a neurologist. So it's basically just giving some information about which should happen, which is better. People with restless leg syndrome, I'm one of them, and so was my dad, who's just here. They are often prescribed something called dopamine agonists through the GP, not a specialist. People who have Parkinson's also take the same drugs, dopamine agonists. They are seen via specialists. Specialists have a more in-depth knowledge of drugs such as these and their side effects. GPs don't. According to Parkinson's UK, last year, 25% of people who took dopamine agonists were not monitored for the side effects. So you can imagine what it's like with people who have restless leg syndrome who are seen via the GP. It also talks about here how NICE, the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, have no dedicated guidelines on the diagnosis and management of restless leg syndrome. Yet doctors are told to follow these non-existent guidelines when prescribing dopamine agonists. That's all this article is about. So I then decided to copy and paste and put it into a Facebook group. I will show you. This here is the Facebook group. I checked their rules, everything seemed fine, and then I got a message basically saying that I was posting false information. And it says, see why. So if I click on here, it says, third-party fact checkers say information in this post is false. Learn more. And it says, no home prayer doesn't exempt Muslims from UK council tax. Source, Australian Associated Press. I didn't mention anything about Muslims. Right, okay, I don't know what's going on. It says, my profile still has some issues. Let's click on this and have a look. False information is still there. Okay. Third-party fact checkers say similar content is false. Here's my article. See the fact check. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so it says no home prayer doesn't exempt Muslims from UK council tax. There's this screenshot of an e-petition. It says many of the posts share a misleading petition from over 10 years ago. This is my e-petition, completely different, through the UK government. It's not fake. They helped me to word this. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether this is to do with AAP. I don't know whether it's to do with Facebook or both of them. I have absolutely no idea. But the strange thing is that this no longer has the thing saying false information. So I'm thoroughly confused. Let's just go and have a look. Oh, right. It's back to where it was. So yeah, that's my situation. My my profile has issues. What does it mean for me? What does it mean for me? Let's have a look. Sharing or sending more things that go against our rules can cause reduction of your group's distribution. Well, thank you very much. Limited access to monetization tools. I don't give a monkeys about that. Restrictions to your ability to be recommended to people. Well, thanks. And all I'm trying to do is raise awareness for people like that who have died as a result of these drugs, people who are going through divorce, people who have lost hundreds of thousands of pounds of money through gambling as a result of these drugs, people who have been thrown into prison through fraud and other acts that they've not been able to help, people who compulsively buy, people who binge eat on sugar and other things and get diabetes and all sorts of other complications and die, people who have committed suicide because of these drugs and they're not warned and they're not monitored, people who divorce their spouse through hypersexuality and have very unhealthy interests. Can you believe that one drug can do that? Inadequate warnings. And all I'm trying to do is raise awareness. And this is what I get.